Again, I'm going to do a little something different today, or this video, because this is about the fourth one I've done today. I like to binge them through while there's nobody in the house who can disturb me. And I was on Amazon the other night, and they do these special offers and stuff. And I do like to cook, right? And the thing is, the chopping of the stuff gets on me tits. I can't be, it gets a bit boring. So what I did, I was on Amazon and I was looking through and I found this thing called Clever Cutter. Okay, folks. It was on one of their offers. They do this thing on Amazon where they lower the prices down for a day or whatever, and So anyway, this cost me £4. I think it should have been 14. And I thought, oh, I'll have a go on that. So it's called a Clever Cutter. It's cutting, chopping, slicing. The Clever Cutter can do it all. And it is supposed to be able to open wide for cutting larger foods, sharp, super sharp stainless blade for cutting things like sweet corn, economical grip, is easy on hands, cuts vegetables right into the bowl, slices fruit without a mess, chop chicken into your salad. And it says it the same on the other side. So what it is, it's basically, it's like secateurs. And now I'm going to describe this because there are people who watch my videos who are visually impaired. So what it is, it's basically like secateurs in the garden. And the top bit that you shut down has got the blade on it, and yet it is quite sharp. It is. I'm not going to run my fingers on that because that will cut me out. I can touch it, put a bit of pressure on it, but no, I'm not dragging my fingers down. And then the other side where the blade connects to is like a very, very small nylon chopping board. Can you hear that, folks? So it's got a spring in the hand mechanism, and it's got a little red locking catch that you clip back in to hold it shut so you don't come open. In the demonstration I've seen, they were cutting all kinds of things. So what I'm going to do is, Struth, how hot is it today, folks? This is nothing on 1976 Ottawa. This is hotter than 76. Anyway, what it is here, folks, I've got a cucumber. It's a nice, large cucumber, really thick. So I'm just going to... You ready? Hold on. Let me move that out of the way, then it can drop into the bowl. So, you ready, folks? So you just... Wow. How good is that? Now, granted, you can cut thinly or even thinner. That is awesome. Look how thin that is. That's a couple of mil and it's nice and even all the way through. Look at that. You can see the amazement on my face. I've just paid £4 for something to cut a cucumber. Now, our dogs love cucumber. Wait! Pitter patter feet. Who wants to make cucumber? You go first. Bit more. There you go. Gently, nicely, and whatever it is, the wife says, bloody nightmare. So, on to the next one. I did see, though, and it does say on there that you can cut apples with this. Put the page right. So, here we go. Straight in the middle of it, I'm going to go for it. Nearly cut my bloody finger off. That went through there pretty good, didn't it, folks? And then I suppose what you do is you just... Wow! Oh, shit, I'm not doing it in the right size so you can see. Look. That is awesome. Oh, it's all good on my camera. Look at that, folks. Now, it's a bit harder at the moment because I'm not doing it in a natural cutting position. But really good. Dogs want a bit of apple? Dog bowl anyway. Pip. Right, so I'm going to move on now to an onion. Wow! Now then, that one was a bit harder because I've left the skin on. And it hasn't cut through the skin, but that's all that it's not cut through. If you'd peel the skin off it first, I would say a bit of shit off there. Swear. Sorry, wife telling me I shouldn't swear on me. Bit hard though. I've been doing it most of my bloody life. Right, so that's an onion that I've just sliced up, and that is going through that like butter. Absolutely. Oh, I keep forgetting to hold it up. Look at that. That is brilliant. So yeah, take the skin off. Take the skin off the onion, and then you can just chop it over the pan. Straight in. Happy days. Right, next. Now this is going to be a bit harder because I've just been to Morrison's. Dog's eating apple. So, just been to Morrison's. I got carrot. So, here we go, folks. The carrot's a bit harder, so that went straight through that. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. And as the further I'm getting down the carrot, where the carrot's getting thicker, it's not making any difference. It's still cutting through. So, I'll go straight to the end of the carrot. Brilliant. So, folks, if you're fed up, you're giving it the old chopping on the board, pack it in. Get yourself an Amazon and get yourself a Clever Cutter, because it's a bit of a clever bugger, this. It's really good. I got it on Amazon Prime. It came the next day. Yes, granted, I got mine for £4 or £5 or whatever it was, free delivery. But personally, if you're into this kind of stuff, that is well worth the 14 notes. The wife says I should put a link on the bottom of the comments or the top comments of this. I were looking around, and even not on Amazon Prime, you can still get them cheaper than the 14 quid that they were selling them. So I personally would go onto Amazon or eBay or any other site like that and see if you can get them a bit cheaper or the best value that suits you. You might be a multi-millionaire, you might be willing to pay £30 for this. You're bloody stupid if you are, but you might want it. So if I were you folks, get yourself an Amazon, get yourself one of these. Watch your bloody fingers though, because it's brilliant. I mean, that wouldn't be flying off on the table normally because I'm trying to show you how to cook, but absolutely brilliant. Come in. Ready? Unbelievable. So, that's it, folks. You want to get something that cuts something up really well, and it's got a locking catch and a spring mechanism, go for it. Clever Cutter. Like this. Ladies.